The month of June is where we pivot. We are at a halfway point. Things may be out of your usual control, and the key is to trust God's plan. In June 2021, I had just graduated college and secured my first decent paying job. This allowed me to get my first car and move into my own place independent of roommates. That job and that month created a pivot in my life where things had seemingly changed for the better. After a while, God no longer wanted me in that space. So by June 2023, God was trying to shake up my attention. And I got into my first 2 minor accidents in the same month. And that led to me slowing down and finally seeking God's direction. And what he was telling me at the time was to move back with my family, which is something I did not want to hear, which is why I was moving so fast. Everything happens for a reason. Since then, I've learned a lot about my family, more than I bargained for. But I also got to spend some precious time with a loved one who is very dear to me. And that person needed my care and support. Little did they know and little did I know. Now in June 2025, I am grieving that dear family member. I've had car troubles twice, preventing me from working consistently. And I'm not sure how my bills are going to get paid, to be really real. But one thing I can say is that I'm not panicking as much as I did in 2023, and I'm not struggling to submit control. I'm a stronger person than I was back then. I'm trusting God and submitting to his plans daily. And that in itself is a win for the kingdom of God. And if you're not there, that's where God is taking you. So whether you're going through a sharp wake-up call for the first time and God is rerouting you, or even if this isn't the first time God has shaken you up to redirect you, June is a pivotal month of transition. We are at the 6th month mark of the year. So don't underestimate the things that are happening to you in the month of June, but also do not get overwhelmed. Be still and allow God to tell you what is next in your life. He's a good father, and he will always show you what's next in your life at the right time. The rest of your year will not look anything like the first half of your year. That's usually what happens when you're having a chaotic June. But just know that through it all, God is never going to leave your side. Every transition has a purpose. If I hadn't left my job, my car, my apartment, I would have never found out how much a certain family member needed me there for them. My care, my support for an extended amount of time. And I wouldn't have been able to spend the last year or so of their life with them. And I would have been caught off guard by their loss. But Jeremiah 29 tells us, God has plans to prosper us and not to harm us. God has plans to use you for the good of others and for his kingdom. So take a deep breath. It's okay to say, I don't know what's going on right now, but God will tell me what to do next. Stay in his presence daily and be adaptable. Don't be so rigid with your plans that you can't see what God is trying to do and change in your daily routines. If you're watching this, I pray that God gives you the eyes to see and the ears to hear what you cannot see and hear on your own, through your own strength. You've got this. I'll see you again soon.